Hello everyone, this is Shivani and welcome back to my channel Lit Fun. Today we'll be discussing about one of the most inspiring women of India, a famous personality across the world who needs no introduction. And it's none other than Priyanka Chopra. Now you might be wondering why we are discussing suddenly about the film stars. Well, it's not about film stars, it's about an autobiography, a memoir named Unfinished. So please be with me till the end because I'm going to share today great life lessons and very hilarious and interesting anecdotes from this particular book. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Well, now, of course, like every life story begins with the birth, let's talk about parents of Priyanka Chopra. Well, both her parents were medical professionals, they both were doctors and they practiced for army. So, from the very childhood, she moved to a lot of places. She needed to travel a lot because the parents got transferred from one city to another. So this explains her love of travel from a very young age, and also her wide horizon, her wide area of knowledge. It began very early in life. Now from here we learn a very important lesson in the language of Priyanka Chopra only, that is be like water, which means just like water, whenever you put water into any utensil, it takes the form of that utensil. If it's a glass, water will have the shape of a glass. If it's a bowl, water will have the shape of a bowl. Similarly, no matter what, in whatever situation you are, you should take that shape. मतलब situation के according अपने आप को ढाल लेना, उसके according ढल जाना is very very important. And she says that her father taught her a very important thing, that with every time, with every chance you get to move to another city, you get a chance to reinvent yourself. You leave all your past mistakes behind, you leave all the baggage behind, and it's kind of a fresh beginning. Most of us get afraid, like new people, new experiences, how will we adjust, how will we do this, how will we do that. But instead of fearing those situations, you need to take them as opportunities. No one would be knowing anything about you, no one would have anything to judge you based on any past experience. So now it's up to you what identity you want to create in that new place. So you get a chance to reinvent yourself just the way you want. So in a very young age she learned that, and that helped her a lot, and maybe that's the reason that she is equally successful in Hollywood as she is in Bollywood. Then we talk about another wonderful thing, that is confidence. Now see, Priyanka Chopra is very very independent and a self-sufficient woman. But how come? It happened that she was uh, admitted into a hostel, like she got admission into a hostel and she started living on her own from a very very young age, and this kind of made her really really confident and self sufficient. अब इसके पीछे भी एक बैक स्टोरी है. सी प्रियंका चोपड़ा was like a sweetheart, और वो अपनी फैमिली के बहुत ही ज़्यादा क्लोज थी एंड शी enjoyed a lot of attention. So when her baby brother was born, the attention was divided, and she did a lot of stupid things, like kid stuff, to gain the attention of her parents. And one fine day she accidentally hurt her brother like really bad, just to gain attention, but she was a kid, she didn't know that. So it was then the parents decided that it was probably for the best that she studied in a hostel. Of course, it was very very difficult for everyone in the beginning. She was not able to adjust in the hostel. Her mother was also very emotional. She would take long trips and go and meet her, and that would make Priyanka even more vulnerable because she would miss her mother. Okay, and as a child she also felt very emotional कि मेरा भाई आ गया तो मुझे abandon कर दिया and all that stuff. But slowly and steadily, again, just be like water, she used that lesson and she got accustomed, she got adjusted into that situation. और इसका एक बहुत ही फनी इंसिडेंस भी मैं आपको बताऊंगी वहाँ पर हुआ था. सो वंस शी वॉज लाइक enjoying in the playground, it was I think recess time, and she saw a monkey who on the tree, and he was trying to pluck up a fruit from some higher branch and he was not able to do so. And Priyanka was watching him, and suddenly she started laughing because he was not able, the monkey was not being successful and he looked funny. So Priyanka started laughing, and that monkey, he realized that this girl is laughing at me. And he felt so offended that he climbed down from the tree, went near Priyanka Chopra and slapped her hard across the cheek. And she was like sannata. She was stunned, like what happened, and everybody around her started laughing. And I can't imagine how embarrassing it must have been. But that also teaches you a very wonderful lesson, very important. Please do not poke fun at anyone, even if it's an animal. They understand and it hurts their ego and self-esteem. So please do not make fun of anyone in any situation. Moving forward, she tells us a lot many things and a lot great life lessons, and one of them is the confidence. Whenever we see Priyanka Chopra, we are always like, oh my god, what an amazing woman, how confident she is. Look at the way she walks, look at the way she talks. And she says that confidence is not something we are born with. There have been multiple instances she herself had been surrounded by self-doubts, that oh my god, the people she was competing with were much more beautiful, like in a sense they had fairer skin and they had amazing bodies and amazing accent and everything. So she was always also in the sea of self-doubt. But then she says that confidence comes with practice. You can build your confidence. Till the time you don't have it, just follow, fake it till make it. Okay, just make yourself say, make yourself feel that yes, you have the confidence. Practice how to walk, practice how to talk, and with this, slowly and gradually, you'll build confidence. It's not a permanent thing. आपको सक्सेस मिलता है, आपका कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ जाता है, फेलियर होगा, आपका कॉन्फिडेंस थोड़ा नीचे आ जाएगा. इट विल कीप ऑन फ्लक्चुएटिंग, बट देन कीप वर्किंग हार्ड, बिकॉज कॉन्फिडेंस आपके हाथ में है. With practice you can definitely build it, and of course give yourself some positive affirmations that yes, you can do it, you are the best, and of course that will also help you build the confidence. Now, if you do not know, let me also tell you one very important thing, that Priyanka Chopra was the winner of Miss World. She won the crown in year 2000, and year 2000 is also known as the year of millennia. Why? Because Lara Datta won the award of Miss Universe in 2000 and Dia Mirza won Miss Asia Pacific in 2000. So Miss World, Miss Universe and Miss Asia Pacific, all the three winners were from India. So India rocked in 2000. So now as you can see, well, Miss India winner, then Miss World winner, of course Priyanka Chopra was into a fashionable society. So about the fashion tip, she has to say that less is more. Okay, don't go crazy seeing the reels and all that. Oh, we need earrings also, we need neck pieces also, we need rings also, we need this, that. No, you do not really. It's time for minimalist approach, and less is always more. Now, you might also come around the question that when the parents were doctors, how come she got into this beauty pageants and film industry and everything? Again, a great story. Well, she studied in a hostel for quite some time, and then she moved to USA with her uncles and aunts. So, family also holds a very special place in her heart. Not just the parents and the siblings, but the cousins also. So everyone supported her a lot, and her parents felt that maybe US में उसको ज़्यादा opportunities मिलेंगी. So she stayed with her masi for some time, then with her mama mami for some time in the US. So everything was going great. She gained a lot of experience over there. She practiced a lot of arts like dance, music, and of course debates and other things. Theater also she joined in US, but then she was also bullied there. Okay, so she had a lot of incidences when she felt afraid, of going and buying her own lunch in the cafeteria, because the cafeteria would be full with British people and all that stuff, English people, and she would look different, and she would also be scared, like uh, feeling a little vulnerable, not feeling confident enough to go and order her lunch or to stand out. So she also, जैसे हम कभी कभार छुपने की कोशिश करते हैं ना क्राउड में, she also did the very same thing. However, she also enjoyed the limelight, she also enjoyed performing arts, so she did theatre, dance, and singing as well. And she, of course, had some, flings also. And her Masi caught her boyfriend locked in the cupboard of her own house, so she was acting like a spy. She knew that something is going on. एक दिन वो ऑफिस से जल्दी आ गई and she caught her red-handed. So a lot of things of course happened. She also had a very normal childhood जैसा कि teenagers का होता है, and all that stuff happened. But after some time things got so bad because she was being bullied so much that she could not take it anymore. So her self-esteem was crushed. She tried to fight it a lot on her own कि नहीं हो जाएगा हो जाएगा हो जाएगा, but ultimately came a point जब उसको सारे positives दिखने बंद हो गए and she could not take any more bullying, and that's when she called her parents that I want to come back to India. Okay, so yes, try to face the situations, fight till you can, but when it gets too much, it's wise to leave those things. Not everything is meant to happen, and do not curse your experiences, because everything happens for a reason and you never know what is there in store for you. तब यहाँ पे क्या पॉजिटिव हुआ, यहाँ ये पॉजिटिव हुआ कि घर पर प्रियंका के भाई को भी आदत थी अकेले रहने की. अब उसका पर्सनल रूम था एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ. अब जब प्रियंका वापस इंडिया आ गई, सो बीइंग अ टीनेजर, उसको प्राइवेसी की ज्यादा जरूरत थी. सो द रूम ऑफ हर ब्रदर गॉट स्नैच्ड अवे, एंड नाउ ही वाज इरिटेटेड कि यार अब तक तो सारा प्यार, सारी अटेंशन, सारा स्पेस मुझे मिलता था, अब ये क्या हो गया. So what he did was he convinced his mother, let's fill out the forms of Miss India for Priyanka Chopra. और उन्होंने मजे मजे में फॉर्म्स फिल भी कर दिए. Nobody knew कि उसका सिलेक्शन भी हो जाएगा. और why did Priyanka got over there? Well, because she loved performing arts. पर एक चीज और भी थी कि उसके बोर्ड एग्जाम्स आ रहे थे. जब वो यूएस गई, शी वॉज वेरी हैप्पी अकेडमिकली, क्योंकि इंडिया का करिकुलम थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड तो होता है बॉस. तो जब वो इंडिया से पढ़कर गई थी तो यूएस की पढ़ाई उसे बहुत ईजी लगी कि अरे ये सब तो मुझे आता है. सो शी कुड इजीली एस इट. लेकिन यूएस में इतने साल रहने के बाद उसका जो लेवल था वो थोड़ा स्लो हो गया, एंड शी वॉज फेसिंग डिफिकल्टी मैचिंग विद द इंडियन करिकुलम वंस अगेन. एंड बोर्ड एग्जाम्स वर देयर, सो इट created a lot of pressure on her. वैसे she was very cool, people looked at her with awe कि ओ ये तो यूएस से आई है. She looked fashionable also, she spoke well with that accent, and she was good in performing arts, but when it came to academics she was really stressed. However, she had gained a lot of popularity via her performing arts. तो जब उसको मिस इंडिया के लिए फोन आया दैट यू आर सिलेक्टेड, सो एंड शी डिडंट नो कि उसकी मदर और ब्रदर ने फॉर्म्स फिल आउट किया है. शी वाज लाइक, मॉम डू यू नो हाउ फेमस आई एम, मिस इंडिया वाले भी मुझे जानते हैं. एंड देन दे गॉट टू नो कि ये तो उन्होंने फॉर्म्स फिल किए थे और अब वहां से कॉल आ गया है. एंड सो दे डिसाइडेड दैट शी वुड पार्टिसिपेट. प्रियंका चोपड़ा का सोल रीजन ये था टू रिलीव ऑफ सम स्ट्रेस, to get rid of the board exams. उससे पीछे छुड़ाने के लिए she went over there, and oh my god, this turned out to be a life turning decision for her. Again जब वो वहाँ गई, so जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया, obviously there were so many beautiful, pretty and confident ladies over there. Many of them were already experienced, they had participated in some kind of beauty pageant, even if a small one, but they had done it. And here Priyanka, she was completely a newcomer, so she also had lot of self doubts, but she did it anyway कि जो करने आए हैं अब वो तो कर कर ही जाना है. And as chances would have it, because she was so amazing in talking and because she could fake the confidence and say whatever she felt like, she made it. So फर्स्ट राउंड क्लियर हुआ, then other rounds, and finally she reached till the finals. And of course इस सब जर्नी में फैमिली का सपोर्ट और sacrifices भी बहुत से लगे. So that's why they say that family is the most important thing. Never ever neglect your family, because it's the one of the strongest and the most important pillars required to gain your success. So now when she became Miss India, then she became Miss World. And you know, again there's very funny kind of a thing. So she was wearing the crown, everyone was congratulating her, congratulations, this, that, media was there, everyone was there. And when finally her parents reached to her on stage, her mother was like, what will happen to your board exams now? So you know, like all the Indian parents, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, but in the background, अरे अब तुम्हारी पढ़ाई का क्या होगा? So similar kind of thing was with her also. But anyways, so then she moved to another platform. Now she had to compete for Miss World. She won over there also. Okay, but still, so when you win something and you come on such a huge platform, there is a lot of scrutiny from all the sides. So people are watching you. और उस सब के लिए इट्स नॉट जस्ट हैपन बाय फ्लूक. बहुत सी प्रैक्टिस, बहुत सी हार्ड वर्क लगता है. It is always like beauty with brains, beauty and compassion. So you need to know about all the world affairs. You need to speak fluently. तो उसकी जो मदर थी वो भी उनको बहुत ही ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस देती थी, अलग अलग क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस करना, करंट अफेयर्स डिस्कस करना. So this is again very very important thing, that you should be aware of what is happening around the world. So she won, and again like I said कि आप limelight में आ जाते हो, आप और ज़्यादा scrutiny में आ जाते हो. So of course some reviews were positive, some were negative, और बहुत सी speculations होती थी, सब चीज़ें. But the reason why Priyanka survived was maybe because she never got so much time to think about these things. उसकी लाइफ चले जा रही थी, एकदम से मिस इंडिया हो गया, देन एकदम से मिस वर्ल्ड, देन शी हैड दोज कमिटमेंट्स, यू नो, कि वर्ल्ड टूर करना है, मैसेज देना है, मीडिया में इंटरव्यूज देने हैं. दिस वन थिंग एंडेड, द अनदर थिंग बिगेन, एंड शी नेवर रियली गॉट टाइम टू अब्सॉर्ब ऑल द थिंग्स. बट द इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज कि जितना हमें ग्लैम दिखता है उतना ईजी चीज़ें नहीं होती. चाहे आप कितने सक्सेसफुल हो जाओ, कुछ भी हो जाए, लेकिन आपको वो 4 लोग ज़रूर मिल जाएंगे जो आपके बारे में कुछ ना कुछ बकवास करते रहेंगे. सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट नॉट टू रियली पे अटेंशन टू देम. आपने शायद सुना भी होगा, इट्स अ वंडरफुल कोट, वंडरफुल लेसन, कि समुद्र में चारों ओर पानी होता है, लेकिन वो पानी एक नाव को, एक कश्ती को तभी नुकसान पहुंचा पाता है जब वो उसके अंदर चला जाता है. So people will talk. Here's a rumor going, there is another thing going. Let it be. Let the gossips float away. But if you let the gossip get into your head, then it can mess up. So please do not pay attention. Do not pay attention. Challenges will come. Just feel confidence in yourself. Keep doing your work, and I know you will do great. Okay. So then one more thing is that with success also comes responsibility. Okay, so Priyanka Chopra की life में क्या हुआ? Of course there were a lot of things, and when she became famous, so once you get famous you also start getting advertisements. So there was a lot of time before she got an advertisement of a fairness product. Okay, because let's face it कि इंडिया में we all have a hype of a fair skin, और शायद जहाँ पर जो चीज़ नहीं होती ना उनको वही चीज़ अच्छी लगती है. जैसे हम फेयरनेस प्रोडक्ट्स पे दुनिया भर के पैसे खराब करते हैं, और यूएस में लोग टैनिंग पर पैसे खराब करते हैं. सो दे गो एंड गेट ट्रीटमेंट्स टू गेट अ टैन स्किन, बिकॉज दे फील दैट ब्राउन स्किन इज मच you know, sexier or attractive. And here we spend a lot of money on getting our skins fairer. So anyways, Priyanka also got finally an advertisement of a fairness product. But then she realized कि isn't this the same thing that had hurt her self-esteem, her confidence so many times? क्योंकि जब हम दिखाते हैं कि ये फेयर एंड लवली गोरे होकर ही आपको सक्सेस मिलेगी, इफ़ यू आर नॉट फेयर इनफ, ऑफ कोर्स आपका कितना हर्ट होता होगा कि यार व्हाई इज माय स्किन कलर गोइंग टू डिफाइन माय सक्सेस। क्या सिर्फ स्किन कलर ही सब कुछ है, ब्यूटी सब कुछ है? व्हाट अबाउट द टैलेंट, व्हाट अबाउट द माइंड, व्हाट अबाउट द स्किल्स, व्हाट अबाउट द नॉलेज? So what kind of trend are we setting? And so she felt that she wasn't doing the right thing. She talked with the advertisement people, the creative team. They also tried, but eventually result यही निकला कि बॉस प्रोडक्ट्स तो वही बिकेंगे जो स्किन को फेयर करेंगे. That time with one thing she was bound with the contract, but then she never took another advertisement of a fairness product in her life. तो आप कितने भी आगे चले जाओ, पर अगर आपकी कंसाइंस किसी चीज को करने की इजाजत नहीं देती, मत कीजिए. एंड ऑफ कोर्स सक्सेस ऑलवेज कम्स विद रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. No matter in what profession you are, whether you are in a medical profession, teaching profession, any kind of profession, please be true to yourself and don't promote the things you yourself hated once. And also please stop this hype of a fair skin और इन सब बैरियर से बाहर निकलिए. It is just an artificial thing, just something to see, but what matters is your heart. You need to be a good person. आप कितने ही अट्रैक्टिव, कितने ही सेक्सी, कितने ही गुड लुकिंग हो, अगर आपको कुछ आता नहीं है, आपको बात करने की तमीज़ नहीं है, आप एक अच्छे इंसान नहीं हो, people will eventually see through you and they will not like you. वहीं अगर आप बुरे भी दिखते हो ना, लेकिन अगर आप अच्छे हो, आप दूसरों की हेल्प करते हो, आप टैलेंटेड हो, people will recognize that talent one day and you will automatically become their favorite no matter what your skin color is. Okay, so yes, apart from this all, lot of other things also happened on her set. So we know, when we watch a film, there are so many type of scenes. Some are really really bold scenes, some are not so. So Priyanka also faced such a thing in her very early career. She was okay with the bold role and everything, but she was not okay about how the director was treating her role. Okay, so in a very, I'm not going to use those exact words, but in a very ashlegal type of abusive language, he aimed that he was objectifying the actress for that role. कि okay, सब कुछ मतलब ये सब तो होना ही चाहिए, अदरवाइज लोग पिक्चर क्यों देखेंगे. एंड दिस रियली हर्ट प्रियंका कि ओके, एज कैरेक्टर शी अंडरस्टूड कि वो ऐसी कैरेक्टर है तो वो ऐसा बोल्ड स्टेप लेगी, ऐसा डांस करेगी, बट टू हैव दैट काइंड ऑफ माइंड सेट कि हमें तो सिर्फ रिवील करना है, शो ऑफ करना है ताकि लोग आकर देखें, दिस फेल्ट वेरी डेरोगेटरी टू हर. And we should also consider this thing that a lot of time in cinema women are just used for objectification. We would show them near the beach in not so full clothes just to gain some views. Okay, and why is so? It should only be based on the content, but we objectify women, and because she did not feel comfortable enough, she left the movie. She had to pay a hefty price for it, but nonetheless she left it because her conscience was not ready to compromise with her self-respect. Again, a very important lesson: if you do not respect yourself, no one else is also going to respect you. तो जहाँ आपको लगता है कि आपकी रिस्पेक्ट नहीं है, please do not compromise on your self-respect. Move away. Trust me, you'll get a lot of other things to do. You will. And if you cannot get away, then at least take a stand for yourself. This is very 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 important. All right then, and of course not everything happens in a breeze. Like we know, she was a newcomer, तो जब उनको movies मिली, movies ना, अब आपको ये नहीं याद आया कि जब वो विन कर गई थी ब्यूटी पेजेंट, तब तो उसकी मम्मा को बोर्ड एग्जाम्स की फिक्र थी, फिर मूवीज में वो कैसे आ गई? वेल, शी गॉट अ लॉट ऑफ ऑफर फॉर मूवीज एंड शी वाज आल्सो कंफ्यूज्ड कि ठीक है, बोर्ड एग्जाम्स लेने के लिए वो से पीछे छुड़ाने के लिए वो चली गई ब्यूटी पेजेंट में, बट हर ड्रीम हैड ऑलवेज बीन टू बी एन एरोनॉटिकल इंजीनियर. सो नाउ मूवीज, सो देयर वर अगेन टू रोड्स डाइवर्ज्ड इन अ वुड. तो दो रास्ते थे उसके तरफ, one was academics and one was films, and there was a big question: what if? what to do. So it was her father who suggested her that go work in movies, and if you feel it's not your cup of tea, you can always switch back to academics. But I don't want you to have what ifs in your life. अगर मैं ये कर लेती तो क्या होता? Do not do not have any regrets in your life. Do not have any what ifs in your life. Go take a chance. Life is a risk. Just take it. So she went into movies, and of course it was not easy, but Priyanka was not one कि वो हार मान जाए और वो लूज कर जाए चीजें. She realized that preparation is the key. चाहे आप कितने ही बड़े सेलेब हो जाओ, आपको प्रिपेयर करके स्टेज पर जाना होता है. You will get the scoldings, there will be critics, there will be directors, sometimes you will not be able to do things correctly, but then do not take it to the heart, even if the critics are harsh. And if there is a scope of learning, learn from there, improve yourself and try to be the best version of yourself, ताकि कल को आपको ये ना लगे कि आपने मेहनत नहीं की. So there was a lot of difficulty, and of course it's not easy to make your place in a big world like Bollywood, but then she did it. क्योंकि अब वो हार मान के नहीं आ सकती थी कि यार मैं हार नहीं मान सकती कि मुझसे नहीं हुआ तो मैंने छोड़ दिया. No. So she had that strength, she had that zeal, and she fought like, you know, that she is now one of the biggest names, not only of Bollywood but also of Hollywood. एंड देर इज़ वन वेरी ब्यूटिफुल कोट शी सेज, क्योंकि बॉलीवुड में हम सब जानते हैं नेपोटिज्म की बात होती है, फेवरेटिज्म की बात होती है, एंड देर इज़ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. एंड सो पीपल से कि अब जैसे यार आपका बिजनेस है कोई, तो आपके पापा आपके बेटे को ही तो दुकान पर बिठाएंगे ना, उनको ही आगे उस बिजनेस की भागदौड़ देंगे. वो क्यों चाहेंगे कि कोई और आकर उस बिजनेस को संभाले? सेम इज विद द बॉलीवुड. तो जो बड़े बड़े स्टार्स हैं या जो भी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के लोग हैं, वो अपने बच्चों को चाहते हैं कि वो आगे बढ़े. बट हियर प्रियंका सेज अ वेरी ब्यूटिफुल लाइन that let's build a larger table than building a larger fence. तो हम इतनी बड़ी दीवारें खड़ी करने की जगह कि कोई और आकर हमारे बच्चे का सीट ना छीन ले या कुछ ना कर ले, क्यों ना हम अपनी टेबल को बड़ा कर दे कि वहां पर हमारी फैमिली तो खा ही सके, साथ में बाहर के लोग जो डिजर्विंग है वो भी आकर बैठ सके. सो आई लव दिस लाइन यार. लेट्स बिल्ड लार्जर टेबल दैन बिल्डिंग अ लार्जर फेंस. ओके, सो lot of other things we have discussed, just like we discussed about skin tones and all. So yes, please learn to be comfortable in your own skin. And comfort zones. Let's talk about comfort zones now. जैसे कि हमने बी लाइक वाटर डिस्कस कर ही लिया है, एक बहुत बड़ा रीज़न है कि हम आगे नहीं जा पाते इज बिकॉज वी डू नॉट फील लाइक लिविंग आवर comfort zones. तो कंफर्ट जोन्स तो छोड़ने पड़ेंगे. Priyanka also left her comfort zones. First she went into hostel, then she went into US, then she came back to India. She joined beauty pageants. She was unaware of completely, then Bollywood, then Hollywood. It was lot. It was a grueling journey, but then she reached these heights because she left her comfort zones. You will have to leave your comfort zones too if you want to do something really out of the box. Okay, then of course when we talk about hate on social media and critics, so no matter what you do, no one is always going to like you. See, that's a fact. आप कितना भी कर लो, ऐसा कभी नहीं होगा कि 100% people are showering you with the love. So it's okay. Do not succumb to what people are saying. Just do your own thing. And here I want to give a very important message also, क्योंकि social media पे जो comments होते हैं वो हम सब भी करते हैं. Please be very mindful. Just because we have access to internet and we can type anything doesn't mean that we should type anything. आपको नहीं पता आपका एक कमेंट किसी को कितना हर्ट कर सकता है या किसी को कितना सपोर्ट दे सकता है. Please do not spread hate and anger. If you do not like anything, it's fine. Why don't we just scroll up? Just leave it. See, there are so many far important issues that need our attention. Look at the environmental changes. It's October and it's hot as hell. I feel like we are entering into May and June once again. I do not feel at all that it's the winter season. There are political issues, there are unemployment issues, there are issues on education. There are so many important issues that need our attention. Let's not waste our time spreading hate and anger on trivial issues, commenting on what people are wearing, on how they are looking. Let them be, it's their life. If they are happy, then let them be. If you do not like it, you do not follow it and just scroll up. Please do not spread hate and anger on social media. That's my personal request to you. Okay, so like things were going, and she tried music albums also. You might be remembering her song Exotic and In the City, like really well. They did really well. Then she started doing series and television in Hollywood, but of course none of it came easy. Nobody knew who she was there, so she had to begin from the zero level once again, introducing herself, making her space over there. And once again getting hate from social media, sometimes from India, sometimes from USA, कि अच्छा अब ये US में चली गई है इसलिए ऐसे बोल्ड रोल्स कर रही है, एज इफ इंडिया में तो उसने कभी ऐसे बोल्ड रोल्स किए ही नहीं थे. So lot of things happened, and of course it hurt, and then she again came out from it. But the biggest झटका जो उनको लगा था in her personal life, it was when her father was suffering from severe health issues. So she lost her father and she went into really bad phase. She was into depression for some time. Meanwhile, she also had her heartbreaks, and she will teach a lot of lessons about her personal life also, that there should be a balance. This is the main takeaway. There should be a balance. She worked so hard on so many films continuously. She didn't take a weekend off. She did not have time for her personal life. फिर जो फैमिली का टाइम होता था, she gave it to her then boyfriend ताकि उसको बुरा ना लगे. So she was trying to accommodate all the needs, meanwhile not getting any time for herself. And obviously ऐसे में इंसान irritate ही होगा. So work is important, but please do not overwork yourself to a point that it comes to a saturation level that you do not feel like doing anything, you do not feel like stepping out of the house, और फिर वो सारा ब्रेक आपको एक साथ लगातार लेना पड़ जाए 1-2 साल के रेस्ट में. तो ऐसा ना हो, इसलिए बहुत ज़रूरी है कि आप बैलेंस बनाकर रखो. हार्ड वर्क इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट, but at the same time rest is also important, so that your body can rejuvenate itself, so that it can heal itself. And of course we know Priyanka has done some really amazing out of the box roles with her villain role in Aetras, then Mary Com, a great movie, and so many other roles. She has performed marvelously well. So yes, when her father was going through all these things and when he died, it was a very difficult time for her. And one of the most important things here is to acknowledge the grief. आप जितना उससे दूर भागते रहोगे, आप कहीं ना कहीं अपने आप को उतना ही हर्ट करते रहोगे. So it's very important to acknowledge that yes, we are sad because of this reason, and it's okay right now because it is severe situation है. We understand that we are not well, so it's very important to acknowledge. And we all Priyanka was of course really close to her family, more so with her father. And अगर आप Unfinished का book cover देखोगे, you will see that she has a tattoo over here, and what is written is Daddy Little Girl. So there is also a story behind it. So when she was in US, one day all the friends decided to get a tattoo, and she thinks that she'll get a tattoo related to her father, because of course he was not feeling well and she wanted to be with him. She could not spend a lot of time because parents also wanted कि उसके life में, उसके work में, career में कोई problem ना आए. So she decides कि let's get the tattoo. And then the tattoo artist gave her an idea कि why don't you get this in your father's handwriting? और फिर आपके फादर की हैंडराइटिंग को मैं एज इट इज टैटू के रूप में आपके हैंड पर इम्प्रिंट कर दूंगा. So she calls at her home and she does not tell कि I'm getting a tattoo, क्योंकि she was scared कि ये यार नहीं मानेंगे and I'll get a lot of scolding. So she gives some excuse and later her mother reveals कि it was very difficult for her father to even write those few words. बहुत सारे attempt उनको लगे because he was so weak by that time. बहुत मेहनत, बहुत सारे attempts के बाद he was able to get those words into writing decently. और फिर वही उन्हीं की handwriting में as it is she has the tattoo written on her hand. When she went back to India, she showed her the tattoo, and very sweetly and very cutely she asked her father that, am I forgiven now? And her father is of course surprised, but pleasantly surprised. He laughs that you tricked me, and then he forgives her. So yeah, these were small cute sweet moments that make the book worth it, and that makes our life worth it. So this was all about, you know, her professional life. She is doing a lot of other things also. She's producing films now to gain that financial stability, and she's also you know, producing films from other languages in Indian cinema, and few of them have won national awards now. So they are doing wonderfully well. And you might have heard of The Sky is Pink and The White Tiger. These are also her productions. And she also invested in Bumblebee, a female-led dating app. So she is going into a lot of other ventures also. Then she is also the face of UNESCO. Okay, she has done a lot of social work around the world. First she was Indian representative, now she's the global representative, and she has traveled across the country, across the world, and she has so many हार्ट रेंचिंग स्टोरीज टू टेल कि जब आप देखोगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि दुनिया में कितना दुख है और मेरा दुख कितना कम है. यू नो, दुनिया में कितना गम है, मेरा गम कितना कम है, काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स. एंड दोज आर लाइक really इमोशनल स्टोरीज. So two of them I would like to share. The one was of I don't remember the country, but there was a 14-year-old girl who became a mother. So you can just imagine कि वैसे हम कितना डेवलप कर रहे हैं, but there are still so many parts across the world जहाँ पर कितनी illiteracy है, कितना awareness है, और अभी भी ये सारी चीज़ें like child marriage and all things are prevalent over there. A 14-year girl becomes a mother, and her husband is of course very old, elder to her. वो बहुत बड़े हैं उम्र में, and he falls sick, and some kind of healer tells him that if you have sex with a virgin, you will get healed. Like what kind of sick mentality is this? ये कैसा नुस्खा, ये कैसी दवाई है? And you won't believe what that man does. He tries to have sex with her newborn daughter, and obviously the child dies. I mean, when I'm telling you, I'm still getting the goosebumps across my body कि इतनी सारी चीज़ें मतलब दुनिया में हैं. That's why I'm asking you not to spread that hate and anger on social media, क्योंकि literally इतनी सारी चीज़ें हैं अपने एनर्जी फोकस करने के लिए. I mean, just imagine कि यार वो 14 साल की बच्ची पर क्या बीती होगी. और ये तो एक स्टोरी है जहाँ पर लोगों की मेंटालिटी ऐसी है, वहाँ हर दिन हर लड़की कितना कुछ सफ़र करती होगी. And still people have hope for a better life if only they could get some guidance from someone. Then there was another child from a refugee camp, and he shares that he wants to be a journalist. And when Priyanka asks, okay, what is the story that you want to tell the world, he says such a beautiful line that the biggest politicians fail to understand, that do not fight wars, it ruins everything. It ruins everything. वो एक बात जो छोटा से बच्चे को समझ में आती है, वो जो पैदा ही ऐसे एरिया में हुआ है जिसके पास ना तो कोई पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस है एक अच्छी लाइफ का, ना कोई होप है एक अच्छी लाइफ का, वो बच्चा ये समझ सकता है कि वॉर से सब चीज़ें खत्म हो जाती हैं, लेकिन कुछ पॉलिटिशियंस, कुछ बड़े बड़े लीडर्स ये चीज़ नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं, जिसकी वजह से ग्लोबली इतना खराब इन्वायरमेंट है. So yes, these are the stories she shares. She tries to do a lot of work. She is running a charity जो उन्होंने अपने घर से start की थी. There are two incidents. When Priyanka was really small, her mother found a newborn baby girl lying outside. Someone had abandoned her to die क्योंकि हमें तो लड़का चाहिए होता है ना. And she took her into her care. And then she knew a couple जिनको बच्चा चाहिए था पर नहीं हो पा रहा था. So at the night only she goes to their doorstep, she rings the bell, and when that couple sees a baby in her arms कि वो बच्चा मेरे लिए आया है, they were so gratified. They like उनके लिए साक्षात भगवान आ गए थे जो उनको बच्चा देने आए हैं. I mean for some people it's such a big deal, और किसी किसी को बिल्कुल कदर ही नहीं होती यार, वो छोड़ देते हैं ऐसे ही मरने के लिए. So there is a lot to do. And so और ये बहुत पहले से उसकी लाइफ में वो देखती आ रही थी. She was treated wonderfully well. There was कोई लड़का लड़की का भेदभाव नहीं था. So when she becomes a film star, it happens in her own home कि जो उनकी हाउस हेल्प थी उसकी बेटी स्कूल में नहीं पढ़ पा रही थी बिकॉज दे डिडंट हैव द मनी. उनके बेटे थे, बेटों को स्कूल में डाल दिया और बेटी का स्कूल छुड़वा दिया कि तुम भी घर का काम सीख लो, इवेंचुअली आपको करना तो यही है. सो शी स्टार्टेड दैट चैरिटी फ्रॉम हर होम, फ्रॉम देयर कि हम इसको पढ़ाएंगे. एंड स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली द सर्कल बिकेम big and large, and now she pays for education of lot of people, for health benefits, for medical insurance of lot of people, because of course parents तो उसके doctors ही थे ना. So she is doing a lot of charitable work also. She is doing a lot of investments also, and she is a wholesome personality and not just a Bollywood celeb. And last but not the least, we are going to talk about her love interest, Nick Jonas. So she had failed, had a lot of failed romance experiences, and she likes to be in control, but with Nick everything changes. And it's a very beautiful part of this story. If you'll read the book, I'm sure the smile is never going to leave your face. It was such a wonderful thing, wonderful experience. And one or two things I'd like to tell you is that how he gives importance to Priyanka. He never asks her to prioritize him over the work. So there was one time जब वो दोनों मतलब family और friends के साथ they were celebrating, and Priyanka had a commitment, work commitment, and she had to go, but she didn't really want to. तो बाकी friends कहते हैं रुक जाओ, and she says I have no reason to stay ना. अगर कोई रोक लेता तो मैं रुक जाती, but कोई कुछ कह ही नहीं रहा है. So you know what she was trying to do? She was trying to throw hints at Nick कि यार मुझे रोक लो. So after 3-4 attempts, Nick takes her to side and he says कि देखो यार मैं तुम्हें नहीं रोकूंगा, because I know how hard you have worked to reach to this level. तो अगर तुम कैंसिल कर सकती तो तुम खुद ही कैंसिल कर देती. So do whatever you want. I'm always be there to support you, and I'm never asking you to compromise on your career or anything. So that is the freedom everyone desires in their relationship. And with Nick, she got that love, she got that space, she got that respect for her career that a girl wants. And that's how their relationship came into being. And Nick is also a very sweet guy. It was he who decided that he is going to come to India and marry Priyanka in India, because he got to know कि इंडिया में कितनी बड़ी बात है कि बारात जो है वो लड़की के घर से जाती है. So they decide कि बारात लेकर तो मैं तुम्हारे घर इंडिया ही आऊँगा. And of course it was a grand event. You all must have seen the pictures on social media, Instagram and everything. So the wedding was done both Christian ways as well as Indian ways. People were given the manuals कि Christian wedding कैसे होती है, Indian wedding कैसे होती है. बहुत धूमधाम थी. And even Nick's family, all the cousins, all the relatives, they practice dance on Bollywood songs. Skype पर, Zoom पर, जैसे भी online they practiced and they performed in the Sangeet ceremony. Not on Western songs, on Bollywood songs. So it was very very heartwarming कि how they both were accepting each other's culture, how they were taking permissions. Nick personally took her mother on a lunch and took permission from her that if he was allowed to marry Priyanka or not. So there were a lot of heartwarming things that happened. और जब हम एक दूसरे की इतनी केयर करते हैं, एक दूसरे को ऐसे रिस्पेक्ट देते हैं कि एक्नॉलेज करते हैं कि दे आर ऑल्सो इक्वली इम्पॉर्टेंट, this means that the relationship is going on the right track. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed her journey, and of course if you get a time, do read it. I didn't read it, I read it on Audible. It was also a wonderful experience. It's narrated by Priyanka Chopra herself. So yes, I hope you got to learn a lot. Please do share your lessons from this book in the comment section. And that's it. Till we meet next. Bye bye everyone. Have a great day and have a wonderful life. Bye everyone.